Wendy. Today I'm going to do a flip through of this tall skinny journal that I just completed. So yeah, I'm going to name her Vintage Collections. She is 5 inches wide and 10 inches long. She has a soft cover with this blue, kind of blue purpley velvet, and glued an applique on here. And it's a one signature. I don't even know how many pages, because there's a lot of half pages and stuff. So I got, there's original vintage ephemera, checks, receipts, ledgers, original photos, vintage lace, etc. So, but, you know, we'll just start right away here. And this is sari silk ribbon closure with an attached medallion. I got this idea from Sheila Gingrich of Boho Daydreams, and so this is my take on it. So yeah, this is kind of what I came up with. I just did exactly what she did, except for I have these things my mom gave me many years ago. She got this from someplace, you know, she donated a lot, and so the places where she donated would always send her freebies, like whether it's note tablets or blankets or whatever. And she would always give me the freebies, and I wasn't really sure what I would ever do with these. But then when I saw this Sheila's video, I thought, yeah, I could use those, and so I did make some more. And although I did buy some of these other ones, these I don't know if I'm. So far, I'm just using what I have. And so, yeah, I made this one. It's a gold one. And I made that one. It's with one of those. This one. This one, etc. You know, so there's a... let's see. So, yeah, and I got some of these other ones from Temu, so I might be seeing, you know, how this would turn out with that anyway. So yeah, sorry, got a little sidetracked there, but so this, yeah, I really like that idea of using that. And then the cover it's a soft cover. I use this, how I constructed it is, I have this, this cardstock, this white cardstock, big piece. Could have used a cereal box, but I was looking for a certain type of kind of a thicker one. And then in the middle for the spine, I have two reattachments, two types of heavy duty material that you can't see. So, and then I have this material from, both of these are from Joann Fabrics, but so then I thought it was still a little bit too thin and not as soft as I like, so I did use this two-sided fusible webbing. So there's a little, really thin, it's a little piece of that in between. So I think that worked out really good. So yeah, anyway, getting back to this, so I did do a metallic stitch around. Yeah, and then this is what the back looks like. Just those glued appliques. And at first I wasn't going to cover this with anything. I was just going to have the closure and that, which would have been fine, but I thought it was just a little bit too plain for me, so I did attach this applique to it. So yeah, just one in here. And the other thing I want to say about the cover is I can't believe how easy it was. I mean, these soft covers like this are the easiest covers you can do. I'd probably be doing more of those. They're really easy. So anyway, yeah, this is going to be for sale on my Etsy shop. I haven't determined a price yet, but here's a little tag. It says this book belongs to, and this kit, I think this is Uniquely Ella, if I'm not mistaken. This is the only hand sewing I did throughout the whole journal is this. Otherwise, everything's machine stitched. Like this is all machine stitched in that metallic. But if there's a kit that I use more of, which I think it's the Winter Blues by Uniquely Ella, so I will I will link that one. But for the most part, it's just original ephemera and stuff. So this is vintage lace. I made a little pocket here. This is an original piano page. And then I got the faux tape there. And some little sparkle. And gold gilding. So yeah, this journal has a lot of like small flips. Okay, here's a tag. And this is Edith Holden. Lace. Another flip. This is from an old book. 1927 copyright. Let's see here. Yeah, I might not be able to get the whole book in frame here. When I start messing with the distance, then it alters the clarity of the video. So I'm just going to leave it as is. Because I'm recording on my phone. So yeah, I got this from Temu. I really like it. That's exactly what I was looking for. And here is a ledger, original ledger here, part of it. The other part's on the other side. And this comes off. So a little bead there, some lace, and some of that leftover fabric I have just a little tiny bit of. The colors I chose in here are mostly like blues and turquoise. I'm just going to put that off the side. This comes off. This is actually a picture of my uncle. God, I want to say that how old this is. It's probably 70 years old, this picture. You know, and then I just backed it with this German book page and gave it a little decoration up there. So yeah, I used some of my photos from my stash because I have so many of them. I have a box that there's more pictures like this. They're like doubled. So yeah, I don't have any problem with using a few of my own because, like I said, I have so many, and there doesn't seem to be that much of an interest in anybody else wanting them. So I'm gonna share my relatives and they'll take a journey. So anyway, this is some more Edith Holden. This watercolor bird I did. I put my initials on there. Yeah, I was attempting. It was fun. I did a few of them. So I thought I'd put that in there. And yeah. Oh, let's see. I think this actually flips out. Yeah. There's another part about Edith Holden. So yeah, lots of journaling space in here. So yeah. And then this just tucks in this little spot here, and this is a original piece of ephemera. I bought a lot of antique laces from this one woman. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but that she lives nearby, and they were her mother's. And she had a lot of even fabrics and stuff. But back in the day, it looks like what they did is if they wanted a pattern, they'd have to send for it. And this is the original. This is 1947. This is the original envelope that had pattern paper in it. And here's just a wax paper bag with just some odds and ends. Some little poem there. This is from an original, I think I wrote the year on here. Yeah, 1902. Put this on here. From a home journal. So that just goes back in there. And then there's some more in here. Some more ephemera, just a piece of film strip. I believe that's my oldest brother. Yeah. It's a vintage Easter card. It's kind of cute. 1949. And vintage postcard. Yeah. And here's This is what was in that letter. And this is kind of what it looked like. Or that envelope, I should say. It's kind of stuff like this. So she must have made her own doilies, I imagine. Yeah. So that's in there. I'm just going to put that off to the side here. Okay. This little bunny comes off. Some clear photo protectors. It's collaging here. Over here. Some more ephemera pictures. This is a picture of my mom. There's a lot of them pictures too. And this came from a card. I just used clear gesso, and it gives it this nice feel to it. I just backed it with that. Boss paper. And then just a book from Emma. Okay, so I'm just going to put that off the side too. I'll put this back together later. Yeah, just turning. This was in our photo collections, and I don't know who these people are. And then here's a Sweet Valentine postcard. So these guys just pop in here. Here's the other part of that ledger. Original ledger. It says 1899 up there, so I'm guessing that's when it was. That's when it was from. This comes off. Some gesso from I believe that's a little German book too. Okay, and this is a hidden paper clip I made. Back. Yeah, so lots of journaling space in this one too. So yeah, I gotta get this just right. So let's spin it like that. There we go. This is a picture of my mom right here. That's my mama. She looks like she's getting sassy there with her high heels. And then this little piece of, and this is actually a belly band as well. Let's see here. See if it put something in there. And just a little fabric cluster. Okay. See another belly band here. This comes out. A little sparkle in there. And this little clip right here. An example of the beads that I made. We had a power outage last week, and so I sat next to the window and made all these little beads. Put them together. So here is another picture. I don't know who this is. Was in the stash. Piece of a statement of some kind. Based on kind of bank statement, looks like. Original. Okay, and then here's a check from 1940, it looks like. Here's a property tax, 1937 statement. The other part of it's on the other side. Credit ledger. Here's a little picture, and I don't know who this is either. But it's cute. I backed it with just some cute paper. All right. And these are my brothers, my oldest brothers. I got a lot of these film strips too, so I thought they look cute in there. This folds out. This is the middle. Some more of those beads. Tim Holtz style. It flips over. Another belly band here. Some different fabrics. And this is from that same 1902 home journal. Oops. Yeah, putting that here. Yeah, so this one is just stuffed with ephemera. Here's the other part of that tax statement. There's the check, and the other part of the other one here. So, just got a little journaling card here. And I backed it with this dictionary page, German English dictionary page, and so Tagblatt, I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is German for a journal or a diary. So I circled that. And a little bling there. And just another journaling card. And I did some sewing too, as well, as you can see, using that metallic thread. Turn it. Here's a little coffee dyed wax bag that I made. Then I attached this vintage lace over it. And again, there's just a few little pieces of the ephemera. This is original. This isn't. You could actually put something behind here too. So there's two spots. Maybe I'll go like that so people know that there's two spots. Okay, getting back to this. There's a couple little pieces here. Some sewing around. And then this little piece, I think I got this from Lorna Taylor when I got a book from her. And this was in there, which is kind of funny because for the most part, I grew up in Rhinelander, and everybody from Rhinelander knows Lassig's Dairy. In fact, I went to school with one of the Lassigs, and so yeah, that's interesting. So that they have a dairy there. So my fiance says we should keep that. I'm like, well, I don't know what else we can do with it. It belongs in a vintage journal. So, and here's a whole bunch more. These. And a little vintage stamp. And photos, vintage photo for my stash, my family stash. This is from Original Magazine. This is just coffee dyed piece of paper. This little tag. And then this is original from 1961, a letter. From England. It's kind of neat how they did that. So I'm going to just put her back on here for now. For the ledger. Then here I just did a real simple, this is faux stamp. I just kind of made a little thing of. And then these are just little fabric samples. Vintage fabrics. Well, they're not all vintage fabrics. Some. So, yeah. That just goes above this coffee dyed paper up here. There you go. Okay. Book page. German book page. Flip. Some vintage lace. And this big pocket here. Some messy stitching. Yeah. So it's kind of have to open that pocket up and stuff it back in there. Yeah, I don't know why this one's giving me a little problem, but it fits in there. Oh, it got caught on there. Here we go. There. Postcard, I did a little decoration up here. And I stamped this. Nice. Some gold embossed paper. I love that. I believe I got that from Boho Needs. So embellishment there. And this is a glued pocket that I altered. I mean, not pocket, but an envelope I altered. And then just threw some vintage lace on top of it. I did sign this book down here. If you didn't like that, you could always just cover that up. This is the back of that piano or music page. So yeah, this is the back cover. So that's it for the flip through. Anyway, if you're still listening, thank you, and please put a like and subscribe if you haven't. I'd appreciate that, and hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.